Okay, everybody, welcome to the Grub Enthusiast Grubcast. It does sound a little different. No, it sounds
Mine
right.
sounds a little different.
Yeah? Okay.
Just a little.
Well, I switched headphones because this is,
Better?
no.
Not falling apart?
No. Got all these good answers here. No, they're more portable.
Portable.
Yeah, the one they can fold up. The ones that you have don't. So, anyways, okay, let's get started. So, my buddy John Pignate from this, I have a little part-time job, and this guy, my coworker, he's been turning me on to some new places to go. And recently, how long has it been now since we went to CoLab?
A month? More?
It's been more than a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A month and a half? 2 months? So.
Yeah, and you know what? I like this place, CoLab, in Vista. Don't know the address offhand. Of course, my laptop is in the other room.
Yeah, you might need that.
Yeah, but this CoLab place is one of those multi-concept joints. You know, it's like a big warehouse. In fact, it's on Industrial Street in Vista, which is just off of Sycamore.
2129 Industrial Court,
Yeah.
Vista, California.
Yeah, Court, sorry. And you can see it from the freeway. That's the crazy part. You can see this from the freeway. And I'll tell you, most of the people I mentioned it to go, oh, is it that? You know, like they don't even know. They don't even know what's in there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go in one night and we go in and see this guy, Joe, at Propaganda Wines in that building. And this place is pretty cool. It's got like a mezzanine, like an upper mezzanine or a loft space where they have video games and whatever. Good view. And then down below are the, let's see, one, two, three, four, five concepts. Is it 5 concepts? I think it's 5.
I will tell you because it kind of,
Yeah.
I'm on their website now. So.
I know there are 2 breweries, to my knowledge. Something called
Propaganda Wine,
Okay.
Breakwater Brewing,
Yeah.
Barrel and Stave,
Mm-hmm.
117 West Spirits.
Yep.
And that's it. 4 of them.
And Baby's Badass Burgers.
Right.
So 5 concepts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from alcohol, yeah. It's
Does it have a list of things that they do there, like during the week? Because I know they have like this long calendar of events.
it's odd because I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait, here we go. No, this is that event.
I'll pull the mic over there towards you.
Sorry. Yeah, here we go. Events calendar and event tickets. Yeah. So you can come here, check out what they've got going on.
What's the www CoLab?
CoLabPublicHouse.com.
Yeah. So we go in there one night and we have some wines at Propaganda. They're kind of the farthest to the left when you go in through the building. Really nice open floor plan, you know, like nice open entry point with lots of tables and things. Then they have the upper mezzanine part where the video games are. And I know we've seen how many acts now? Like 2 or 3 different music acts?
Yeah, 3.
There was one set, I posted it on Instagram. This one guy who had a really cool voice, played guitar, and then his partner was a fiddle guy, violinist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had fun with that.
I had great fun because I was in the right mood, and I had a glass of Nebbiolo, which is my favorite from Propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was playing what I would say, I don't want to insult anybody, but yacht rock style music, you know, where it's 70s, you know, Eagles and Creedence Clearwater and
rock and roll.
Yeah, all that 70s kind of rock style thing. The guy was killing it.
Yeah, he was good.
He was killing it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
listen, it's nice to go have a drink and have some live music and not have it be ridiculously loud and blaring. And that obviously speaks to my age. I don't necessarily want to go. I mean, because I do like to go, you know, let's say to, what's that place called? I always forget the name. O'Sullivan's?
Yeah.
Is it, you know, in Escondido. I like to go and listen to the music there. I enjoy it. It's really loud.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too, you know, you can't have a conversation kind of thing.
So I mean, we've gone together and it's been beyond that.
Yeah,
a couple times.
but I enjoy it, right? If the music is good, okay. I love it.
Well, in my experience there, they have a kind of a mixed bag of acts.
It's always going to be different.
It's always different.
Yeah, but just like this, right? CoLab we've had 3 different kinds of different acts.
So far haven't been put off by Maybe the audio again a little bit on one of them, a little pitchy. But
well, and the thing is here, it's a big open space. It's never too loud. You can have a conversation.
Sure.
So
plenty of spaces so far to sit. We've had
no
luck.
issue.
Maybe with this conversation, maybe this again. I always go back and forth on this because the more people know about it, the more going to show up and then make it busy.
And I have to say, this last time we went in, it was pretty packed.
A little busier.
But it was also packed because I think they had other stuff. They were really promoting like other things, had a raffle going on. So it was pretty busy. But it was still, we could still get a seat at the bar.
That was great.
So
And shout out to 117 West, Madi V and Justin.
Yes.
Those guys, they treated us real nice.
They're great.
Yeah.
Madi V, I love
She's very enthusiastic.
I love her. I haven't been drinking so much lately, so she makes me a good little lemonade.
Was that was that where I had the bourbon lemonade?
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I've been turning people on to that when I'm over at the job. And I was like, you got to try bourbon lemonade. It's great. It's fantastic. And I don't know what the garnish was. She had smoked ice or something like that, but there was something else going on besides lemonade and bourbon. So good.
I don't know, but
refreshing.
I did. I mean, even though I haven't been drinking too much, but I did taste a couple of your things, and they're good.
Oh, and I didn't like gin before. 117
I know.
West.
And she made you your. Was it your first? I don't know.
My first gin martini.
Yeah.
Yeah. Delicious.
And you loved it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it could be just their gin is particularly good, or I don't know. I'm ignorant of gin. I just don't.
Yeah. It's not something we have much. I remember when I first started drinking, I was like 21. I remember having gin and tonics.
Well, that's kind of like a standard.
But I liked them.
Yeah.
I don't know why I stopped.
Tangerine and soda.
Yeah.
But this, I was so ignorant because you can't try every liquor. You know what I mean? You can't. It's just hard. I mean, how could you?
You can try it, but there's certain ones that you're going to like gravitate more towards, that you like.
In an effort to kind of, have knowledge of things and not be ignorant of, you just can't. Your liver will wear out. You just got to cool your jets.
Absolutely.
So.
Everybody's different too. Everybody's liver's different. Mine's obviously
everyone's different.
Very strange.
Yeah.
So, but I do think people stick to the ones you like and know that you work for you.
Yeah.
For me, I really only have two that I care for, and that's tequila and vodka.
And vodka is a weird one because we don't really try much other than Kettle One. Kettle One has always been a staple for me, and it doesn't really.
You've tried others. You've tried Grey Goose.
Stoli.
You've tried Stoli.
And because out of Smirnoff, they're cheaper.
That's awful. I hate that.
What are the ones have I tried?
Everybody just drinks Tito's. I think that's disgusting.
I agree. I don't feel it. It does taste sweeter because of the corn.
You don't like it?
I don't know. I think vodka has a very unique flavor, and they should leave it alone. Mm-hmm. But there are lots of brands now of vodkas, and some make potato vodka. They make it with all kinds of things. Like Ciroc, I think is made with grapes.
Yeah. I think I've tried that one, but I don't remember it being particularly.
Yeah. And it's hard, like to, unless you're drinking every day, in which it's not good for you.
Yeah.
But, it's, unless you're doing that every day, how could you try them all? I'm having fun with bourbons right now because it's just, people are crazy for bourbon. I don't even understand why.
Well,
they're nuts.
Because you like the flavor. I don't
even know if I like bourbon that much.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
I thought you were starting to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm
now.
just, I'm dabbling. I'm trying to educate myself.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of them. People are really fanatical for them. Like the big brands like E.H. Taylor, Colonel Taylor.
See, you say big brands. I've never heard of that.
There's Blanton's is another one.
I think I've heard of Blanton's. Yeah.
What's another one? Waller. Yeah. Weller. There's also Eagle Rare. There's just tons. It goes on and on and on. And you just, how can you try them all? How can you? You'd have to be doing it every day. And I don't.
What's that one that you had enjoyed a lot? Oh my God, Westward.
Yeah, Westward.
What is that? Is that a bourbon?
That's a bourbon.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, and they have different, levels, different aging and barrel treatments and things. It's again, you can't try them all.
Is that okay? When we went to this thing in La Jolla, remember?
Oh yeah,
where Westward was there?
Yeah, for Westward. Yeah, fun.
Was it what were they serving? All bourbon or all?
It was bourbon, and they had some wines. It was like a spirit show, spirits and wine.
Okay, I thought it was like mostly one.
It was mostly bourbon.
Okay,
mostly bourbon.
And I remember going to do that and trying all these different ones. I couldn't. No, that's not true. I mean, there were some I could say were better than others. I actually didn't mind Westward. There was some other one I thought was okay.
Actually, after having that bourbon lemonade, man.
You enjoyed that.
It was just good because it kind of gave you the best aspects of bourbon plus my favorite lemonade. Mm-hmm. How can you lemon and sugar with a little smoke and a little caramel and vanilla?
There was something else they made you.
Yeah.
I don't know about that day, but maybe once before that Marty made you that was also good.
I don't really like go for. See, that was the difference that day because I wanted to try something different.
Yeah.
Shout out to Starbucks too, and yeah, because I tried something different with them the other day, and I was wow. Shout out to Helen at the Starbucks in Escondido, just off 78. Yeah. So I go in there and I was buying coffee beans because we need some coffee beans for the house. And she could tell that I was kind of not knowing what I wanted. Patient though. Very rare. She was patient and she was, just nice and suggested a few things. And she says, you know what, have a flat white. And I drink those all the time.
Yeah, that's your staple.
But then she said, you could add some stuff. And I was like, I don't do that. I don't like the hazelnut jam or whatever. I don't like any of that stuff. But she said the right words. She says, how about some white mocha? Whatever.
White chocolate?
Yeah, white chocolate. White Coke. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, white chocolate mocha, maybe.
And I was like, yeah. Because I don't, I like the coffee. I like the cream flavor. But if I can get into the weeds, I've been burned by hazelnut so many times.
I don't know why.
I don't even know what the heck hazelnut is.
I just don't like that flavor.
No.
People love it. I hate it. Like you'll get a creamer accidentally. You'll put some hazelnut cream.
Yeah.
Makes me want to vomit.
I don't even know if that if I had a basket of like the nuts, the shelled nuts.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that would be hazelnut would be my thing.
I've had hazelnuts and it's not my thing.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just it. Maybe just don't happen to like hazelnut.
Just not my jam. But this, for whatever reason, she says, we usually put 5 pumps in the size of this coffee. How about 3? I said, she says, you want to do 1 or something? And I was like, she said, do you want to do 2? I said, yeah, okay. Well, I was in the mood that morning because that just tasted like heaven. It was cream and this white chocolate flavor with the foamy of the flat white. Oh, it's lovely.
But you said to me, I think I could have even had less.
I could have had one of those pumps of cocoa.
So can you imagine what it would have tasted like with 5?
Oh my goodness, no. No, I don't. I think it would have been horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, And there are people out there that I've seen when I was younger. I've seen people. I go to buy my Venti coffee, my Venti drip, which is now obscenely priced, by the way. Okay, when I was drinking coffee back in the 90s, it was like $1.80 for a Venti, and now it's somewhere over $3, like $3.50 for a Venti coffee. It's almost doubled in price.
Wow, that's just a drip coffee.
Just a regular drip coffee, but it's a big Venti. But the only other Starbucks drink that I really, really love is what is that one we drink? The purple one.
Oh.
That lemonade. It's the mango.
Not passion
mango.
fruit.
No, not I hate passion fruit.
I know. What is it?
Oh my goodness. That's my worst.
Something berry. I don't remember. Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. Yep. Nailed it.
Dragon fruit lemonade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
That one is good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah, I love that. Mm-hmm. It's delicious. I mean, I've been backing off all sorts of sugar stuff and sweet things. Yeah. But that one's really good. And we don't drink it all the time, but I remember
it's been months since I've had one.
But I remember like being out after late at night or whatever, on the way home from out to dinner or something, and we come home, I'm like, oh, what's something to drink? Yeah. And then coffee? No. But a cold dragon fruit mango tea lemonade.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's slightly viscous and so pretty. The color, is
really pretty.
The color is like, wow,
that fuchsia.
Yeah, and it's not one of those colors you'd have on a car or a house.
God no.
But something
but
about
it's pretty to look at.
Yeah, on that drink. Yeah, it's fantastic, and that's part of it too. I guess because it, like all these different, it attracts you with the eyes and the, I think your dog is hungry.
It's just licking the bowl.
It's crazy. Why are you licking an empty bowl, dude?
Because there was some teriyaki chicken in there.
Was there? Okay. So, So back to CoLab. I have we had some good nights in there recently.
The only negative thing, and it is negative to me.
What?
Food choice. You only have one option. I think you really need to have a few more options.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, what is it called? Baby? What is it called? That baby something.
It's Baby's Badass Burgers.
Okay. Their burgers are good.
Okay, well, go ahead and finish.
No, I was just going to say their burgers are good.
Yeah.
I think we've tried three different burgers.
I've tried
sliders. We've tried the sliders, which I think is our fave. It's just really simplistic. Just the patty with a pickle. It's just nothing.
And Hawaiian roll.
Yeah, and a little Hawaiian roll. Nothing too fancy. But they can have some other ones that are, crazy, right? All sorts of different things on them.
Yeah.
I think our kids tried a couple of them, and
they
were good, but they weren't like, gotta go back.
Let's do that again.
Yeah. We just stick to the sliders.
The sliders to me are so good.
And their sweet potato fries are great. So,
but in the times we've gone, we just go, we split. You have 2 sliders, I have 2 sliders.
And we have fries.
It seems like it wouldn't be enough, for the average Joe. But to me, they're so satiating because they are so, like you said, simple, but the Hawaiian roll and the pickle and everything, it just works. It's so good. A couple bites each. Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, they have these, what I'm going to call the best sweet potato pancakes, sweet potato fries I've ever had, period. And that's a hit and miss too now.
I was going to say,
hit and miss.
To me, the best ones I've ever had, I don't know, but they were really, really good. And like you said, hit and miss. Last time we went, they were really good. The time before, not so much.
Not so good. And the time before that, not so good. And then the first time,
excellent.
Perfection.
Excellent.
Perfection.
Yeah.
They were just perfectly, perfectly.
Depends on who's manning that.
Yeah. The fryer.
Yeah.
Sad though. Consistency is everything.
Yeah, you need to be consistent.
But if I could get the sweet potato fries like I had the first time, because they're the crinkle cut.
That was what I was about to say. The first time we had them crinkle cut, perfectly cooked.
Perfectly.
This last time we had them perfectly cooked and delicious, but they weren't crinkle cut.
They weren't?
No.
What were they?
They were like steak fries, like just.
So
flat.
Is that are they buying them in the bag?
I don't know.
But anyways, the crinkle cut ones I had. The first one I had was like they got me on the comeback. That's what happened. The first time was so magical. I said, these are the best fries I've ever had. Mm-hmm. Best sweet potato fries I've ever had. Went back 2 more times, and they were less than great.
It's like it got worse each time. And then this last time, it got good again.
It got good again, but it wasn't the crinkle cut, which, why are you changing them? Don't change.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you got something good, just leave it alone. Mm-hmm. Just do it. Keep doing it. Keep doing that well. So Baby's Badass Burgers has, for me, incredible sliders, but the burgers, they're okay. The sweet potato fries are hit and miss so far. And you said, we have had a Breakwater beer, haven't we? I had one. And, it's a brewery. I'm not, I don't know. I'm not really a beer guy per se, but I like what I like. Lately, I've been drinking Grolsch beer, kind of an old school beer.
Cool. Yeah.
It's not one of the local microbrews and the hazy IPA, yada, yada, none of that. But to me, it's just simple, good, and delicious. I've been trying Peroni, which
you're going back to old
is
school
a gold.
stuff.
It's an old school one, but it's perfection.
We have so many microbreweries or whatever in San Diego. Yeah. It's wild how many.
I did see an article recently that kind of indicated that it's kind of like reached its critical mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, like every place we go to, you're going to see different beers.
Yeah.
Different
breweries in every place.
Every place.
Yeah. And it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I just went to a new one called Blue Fire. Blue Fire in Vista. Yeah.
And was it any good?
Crazy good, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, they had one.
Well, that's the crazy part, too. But we go to these breweries, they all have some of them that are pretty dang good.
Some of them have pretty tasty ones. But they had an elderflower one, I think, beer. Delicious. They also had a pineapple beer, which I liked.
Did you?
Yeah. It was delicious.
You tried another one there. You got us turned on to one that was pretty good, too. It was like orange, had orangey flavor, like a citrusy flavor that you gave to Rex for his birthday.
Oh, .394, the San Diego Padre beer.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm surprised. So they're doing lots of stuff with beers now.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering how
There's just too many.
There's a lot.
It's just, and then you can't go into every bar and say, "Oh, I want that." No, there's all different ones.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah. That's why I used to like. That's why I stuck with Stone Delicious for a long time. Just readily available.
Well, it is, but not always, right?
Not anymore. But yeah, and then now I think Sapporo bought Stone.
Yeah.
So now that's going to change how they do things too. So.
Do you think?
Yeah. Bigger, more distribution possibly, or they may have restrictions on where people have them. But it's a lot of things. Like when you go to these places, people buy because they have friends that run the places. So they kind of patronize their products, or they want to be known as like for all the microbrews, like Pizza Time in San Marcos off of Nordal by the Walmart.
Yeah,
they have that tap system where you can buy all the beers by the ounce.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. Yeah. You can go in there and try the different ones.
All these different beers. Yeah,
but again, all different stuff.
Yeah, but I like that you can try them all.
That's good. Mm-hmm. That's good. Because then you can know, okay, I don't like that. That's this is good. Yeah.
True. And they have that one that's that green space.
Oh, the
what's it called?
Yeah, Space Dust.
I don't know.
Space Dust.
That one's pretty good. You like that one?
Yeah, those are good. That's good.
There's just too many.
It's too many.
Too many.
Yeah, and you can't. I wouldn't drink that at home. It's weird. I wouldn't drink it at home.
No.
No, it's too the alcohol. The APV is way too high.
Oh.
And it's more like a loaf of bread. Like you're eating a meal.
Oh.
I like beers that you can be refreshed with. Like Peroni, it's mostly water. Not a lot to it. Mm-hmm. A lot of good flavor, but it's actually a lighter beer. The flavor is even less than something like a Grolsch. But I mean those microbrews, oh man, they're just almost viscous, man.
Yeah,
they're almost
some of them are.
Yeah, you can only have one or two maybe at the most, and then the APVs are very high.
Mm-hmm.
Like 8%, 9%. You have a couple beers and you're feeling ooh.
Yeah, I don't. It's not my thing. That's why I do like having my Sapporo or my Kirin with.
Oh my goodness!
With sushi,
oh my goodness!
And some sake.
Yeah,
has to be the right sake.
Yeah, it has to be the right one.
It has to be Kikusui.
Kikusui all the way. The Ginjo. Junmai. Yeah, that's a great one. But yeah, we switched yesterday and we had that Kirin Ichiban rather than Sapporo.
Yeah, I could do either one of them. They both work well with.
And they're interchangeable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Sapporo's a little drier, where this one's just a little hint of maybe more flavor and sweetness.
I don't know.
Just delicious.
I like them they
go so well with food.
Well, with sushi, I don't know about because I don't drink beer with food really.
Yeah.
It's rare.
I mean, Mexican food, you always have to have beer. Or a Coke. Or
used to.
Fanta. Una Fanta.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. I've had spicy tacos with a Fanta. Yeah.
Can't do that anymore. I truly have weaned myself off of sugary sodas.
Good. That's great.
So now sometimes when I have them, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's syrupy.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
We went to Craft Coast a while back. And had had some beer there. I don't recall the beers that much though, but the tacos, Gee
I had like a
whiz.
sour beer.
Did you? You like sour beers?
That was the first time I'd ever had
And
one.
did you like it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah. You know what? I've been dealing with a lot of carbonated drinks lately. Right? You know, I always thought, and I mean, this is ignorance, right? I think a lot of people who buy wine, they tend to be kind of stick to their grape in order their vintner or a region.
Really?
Like a lot of people in the store I work in, they come in for their Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
It's all New Zealand or something like that. Or it could be a Sancerre, like a French wine. Or they go with but if you say, hey, have you tried something from New Zealand or from Italy or from France? No, I never. Don't get over there. Portugal. Yeah. Speaking of Portugal, I believe there's something delicious called Vino Verde.
Oh, you better not tell people.
Yeah, I better not tell them. But if anybody likes carbonated style drinks, you know, carbonated, like if you like soda or kombucha or any of these seltzers or even beers, you got to try Vino Verde from Portugal. You really do. Because it has a very light effervescence that kind of makes me feel like I'm drinking a sparkling seltzer. Mm-hmm. You know, and I like that. I like that carbonation.
What was the other one we used to drink that had a teeny bit of carbonation? Was it a Pine Ridge?
Viognier. A Viognier grape has that. Yeah. And that Pine Ridge, you're right. That Pine Ridge Chenin Blanc Viognier blend has that. It's delicious.
I like.
Yeah, but you know what? They have a really sweet, delicious Vino Verde at Trader Joe's right now. Espiral.
I know.
Yeah. Esperal. Okay, we'll go there. Yeah, so fun. And it doesn't. Alcohol's low, so you can drink a lot of it. You know, like that's why they do it. Like that's why they even have beers that have less ABV.
Like, it's like having a spritzer.
That's essentially what it is. Like a lot of even Peroni, low alcohol, so you can have many. Hot days, you know, you have 3 or 4 of them. Some beers, there's so much alcohol, you just have 1 or 2, and you're just you feel terrible too, like you had a loaf of bread for dinner. Yeah, you feel heavy and full.
I've never enjoyed having beer. And if I wanted to get a little buzz or something, I'd never be able to get it with one. I would have to drink so much, and I can't drink that much. Yeah.
Well, that's why I've been like the Peroni, because the Peroni, you know, you come home after it's like going out and playing tennis or going whatever and having like a white wine after, you know, a bottle of white wine and have a couple of them. They're easy to drink. They're not high alcohol. They're refreshing.
You know what I've been missing lately? Because I haven't been having any alcohol for the last month or more. I miss champagne. I miss it really badly. And
you probably mean sparkling wine or cava, really.
Well,
because champagne only comes from champagne.
But I miss champagne too.
Sparkling. You know what? I don't even know if you've had any really good champagne.
Well, and I'm with my sister. I do. I have some champagne.
What is she like?
I don't remember the name.
Well, that's going to be important. You know.
French.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She used to drink it with the Saint Germains. Is she still doing that?
No. Yeah. No, that we would do. I was like, if we wanted to have a cocktail of some sort.
Yeah, that's an elderflower.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think the big one is now Aperol. You know, Aperol's the Aperol Spritz.
I had an Aperol Spritz about a month ago when we went to that place in Culver City. Simonette, yes.
Speaking of Simonette, man, what a great little
We
place.
went and I had an Aperol, because I'm like, I've never had one. I got to try this. It's too sweet.
Aperol?
Yeah. It was too sweet for me.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We've been going to some cool little places lately, kind of looking for some new places to go. Culver City, it's banging. And Simonette is right in my old hood.
Yeah,
right there.
That's right. It's right in the hood.
Yeah. But that place is so nice now.
Yeah.
And Simonette is this little hotel with the hotel. I don't know.
It's a little boutique hotel.
Boutique hotel, and then they have this great open, like French style restaurant, cafe, bar, bistro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Cute. Really, cool. Really cute.
And shout out to those guys too, because, you know, I was there one night and I was talking to somebody and I was saying, hey, you see the guy, the beverage guy comes to me and he says, hey, do you like bourbons? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm just starting to get into them. He goes,
I think that was pulling, is that the manager?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably he was the spirits guy as far as I know.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just going to say he was very generous.
Yeah,
and
he was like, try this and try this.
Yeah,
and
try everything, man.
Yeah. And they were all weird. And well, I had one that I thought was what they call hot. the flavor. It was just
What do you
it was
mean?
like it was just like this tasted like alcohol.
Oh.
It didn't taste like I have a lot of flavor to it.
Oh.
It's one called Frey Ranch bourbon. It was so hot. It wasn't enjoyable. It was like like gasoline, And then some get too caramelly and smoky, and they have what they call baking spices,
What?
like nutmeg and vanilla and cinnamon.
Ugh.
No, I'm not a big fan of all that.
No, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, but you know what? At 117 West, we were Marty V and Justin were giving us little samples and things. Oh my god, I really like their stuff.
You were enjoying it.
Oh yeah,
sure.
It's really really good. Yeah, the bourbon is good. I don't know if they had a vodka. I don't know if I tasted their vodka, but I did taste the gin, which wow, that's a whole new avenue. Even the gin, and what's cool is that the store I work at, they have a gin aisle, and that gin aisle, man, a lot of cool looking bottles.
Do you guys ever have tastings?
Of gin and whatever.
Yeah.
They have tastings occasionally, but they're not like specific to, like we're gonna do whiskey.
No, that's dumb. That's what they should do. Are you sure?
It's kind of there. Well, they're all there a few days a week, couple days a week.
That's dumb. I mean, you would think, hey,
I mean,
I'm gonna do.
I mean, look, and the weird part about it too is that if you're working there, they don't want you really can't. You can't imbibe them. You can swirl them around your mouth and then spit into a cup, and that's really kind of the rules. It makes sense because one day I was there tasting a series of whiskeys. Mm-hmm. Even though I spat most of it out, I must have gotten some of it because I went up to the next customer and I was all giggly, all giggly and making jokes and I felt I was like, wow.
You didn't spit.
I did. I really did. I really did spit, and
you swallowed. Admit it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I did spit because the people, there was managers there and
they're watching you.
Oh yeah, they will watch you to make sure that you spit. It's really kind of important. But I did feel a little giggly and jiggly after that. So
okay, so then you did get to taste whiskeys, a bunch of whiskeys.
I got to one time, and they do it occasionally. But again, I really truly believe you need to sit with them. You need to sit and imbibe, because I've had certain spirits where I could say, oh, this makes me feel good. It doesn't make me drunk. It doesn't make me buzzed. I mean, I feel like, like years ago, tequila, I'd have like a tequila and it made me feel like, alive.
Really? It made you feel alive and
like a little loco. Yeah. A little loco. They always talk about, what is that one called? What's that one from the South?
South of
it's
what?
Called,
a tequila?
No, it's a spirit.
Oh,
what is that one? They always say it's illegal and it's dangerous.
Mezcal?
No.
The one with the worm?
It's a wormwood. It's wormwood they use to make it. I can't remember right now, but it's a spirit that I'll think of it in a minute. But yeah, no, the 117 West really has a nice selection, and it's really weird too because they're in the world of spirits. They're just one of many.
Yeah,
but I really enjoyed them. I thought they were like, wow, it's pretty tasty.
Yeah,
the gin really surprised me. It really surprised me because it wasn't just alcohol. It had flavor.
Did you drink? You drank it straight?
I think I had that. What do they call that? Gibson.
No.
A gin Gibson.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you had the martini, a gin martini.
Okay. Maybe they were talking to me about a Gibson.
Yes, they were.
With the onions.
Yeah, they were talking to you about it.
It's tasty.
You didn't get that far,
tasty,
but you had your martini.
But it is nice. It's
and they made it the gin martini with a jalapeno stuffed olive.
Yeah, that was tasty.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. This is so fun.
Yeah.
It's like being a chef. Like you create flavors, you create textures, you create essences, and you can chill them or smoke the ice. You can do all these cool things to kind of influence the flavor.
Mixologists and these people that are really good at putting something together.
Yeah, it's like putting a recipe together.
Absolutely.
A little bit of lemon zest here, jalapeno olive there.
places where you've got some people that are really creative in what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gone to a few places like Simonette. They did a couple good cocktails for me there before, a while back. And then, if you find a really good, some of the new places, right? All these new ones, because they have to try and compete and stay, succeed, right?
Yeah.
So you go to these bars and they have to have something really interesting.
Well,
this place doesn't. I went with some work, one of my work related things, someplace similar to like a CoLab situation, but it was honestly about 100 times better in that they have restaurants and bars.
Where was this one?
Well, we were there. We didn't go in. You didn't have any interest in going in.
Yeah.
But we were there in, what is that place called? It's like Del Mar Heights. Remember where we went after a tennis match?
Yeah.
And there's the burgers that Damien likes. What is it called?
The Crack Shack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's that, and that Italian restaurant that we went to right there.
North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that little shopping center right there.
Yeah.
Across the street where the
movie theater is.
Yeah. There's that big, huge thing. It looks, I always thought it was like some sort of climbing place or whatever, but it is a place just like CoLab, where inside it's all these different
concepts, companies.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
It's, bars and restaurants inside. It was really good. Really good. I mean, in that the main bar that's sits in the middle.
Yeah.
They had some fantastic cocktails, tequila cocktails.
Really?
I only had one, but it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice looking aesthetic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the food was, what kind of food they have?
All sorts of different foods. That's the whole thing. You can try different Asian, Italian, whatever. There's different foods in there that you can go, and you could actually grab that food and sit in that main central bar area.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is great.
Why don't we go there?
I tried to get you to go there. You didn't have an interest in going
there. When on the day we went for North, or what are you talking about? Later?
Yeah. No, and later.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you would like it.
I would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like that place. What was that concept I told you about they had in Long Beach, and it was called Steelcraft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that concept.
The other place that was like that too, I told you about it too. We probably did a podcast.
Liberty in Culver City?
No.
Not Liberty. Citizen.
No, I mean, again, similar situation. Yes. Yeah. But way bigger, where was it? I went to the concert a couple months ago. I told you about this place. I went to the House of Blues. I don't remember that city that was in.
I don't remember. What? You don't remember the city you went to?
No,
the House of Blues?
It's House of Blues, and it's.
What did you see?
It's not Anaheim, is it?
What did you see? What's funny?
I forgot.
Was it a Chippendales dancers? What did you see?
No, I went to a concert. My sister invited me to a concert.
I know. What concert was it?
It was a really good one.
Oh, it sounded good. I'm sure it made an impression on you.
80s music, stuff I like. I can't remember. What the hell?
Was it Duran Duran?
No.
Was it...
Damn, I can't believe I don't remember.
It must have been good. You don't remember a thing about it.
It was good. Maybe I drank too much. I don't know.
No, you didn't. You never drink too much.
A couple months ago, I was drinking.
Yeah, but you weren't going crazy.
I was drinking.
No. I drank water earlier. What does that mean? I got
my
crazy.
God. I can't remember. Why can I not?
Doesn't matter.
It must have been Anaheim, because that's the only place I can think of around there. But there was this same type of situation that we went to. We all met there first. And
who's all? Was your sister and who? Her date?
Gina.
Okay.
So
damn, Gina.
So we all met there, with the kids too, right? My kids and my nephew.
Yeah.
And so we all had dinner there, and you can go to a million different little restaurants that are within there.
Sounds good.
And my sister and I went to one, we couldn't figure out where we wanted to eat, but we did. We finally found like a Asian place. And then you bring your food to this one where you have wine and champagne.
We have to stop talking about it unless you're going to find out the name of this place, because it's going to get people all crazy. They went on for 20 minutes talking about a place I have no idea what it was.
I'm pretty sure that we did a podcast on this.
You and I did a show?
When I went. It was like more than a month ago. A couple months ago.
But you have to be able to remember that.
All right.
You can't remember the name of the concert you went to. Speaking of concerts, actually coming up soon, there's going to be Santana playing down in Chula Vista. I want to go.
I mean, I guess I do, but we've seen him a couple times.
Well, so here's a sit rep. I'll go without you. Okay. All right.
So I guess that means we're going.
I don't know. I'm just saying, the tickets don't seem crazy. It's in Chula Vista, which is close by.
That's not close.
Well, it's not super close. And it's in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I want to see Santana.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, and realistically, how many more times? He's an older guy.
I don't know. You've seen him a couple times.
But what does that mean?
I'm just saying, it's not like you haven't seen him.
But what does that mean when you say that?
Just
when was the last time we saw him? 20 some odd years ago.
No, was it that long?
Well, our kids are 19 and 20.
Well, they were alive when we went to
Are you
see
sure?
them. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it was in the early aughts, to be honest with you. Yeah. As a matter of fact, when we had to have gone in the early aughts because and it might have been at the same place. Now I'm thinking about it, because that was the time that Pink opened up for him. Yeah.
Oh, crap. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we saw Pink again at the Wiltern in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
So
and we saw Santana in L.A. once before too. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm going to see the thing about, okay, I'll give you the perfect example. You and I were discussing vacation the other day, and we're talking about Paris. I mentioned Paris. And I said, I'm so glad we did what we did back in 1995 when we went to Paris. Mm-hmm. I'm glad we did it.
Of course.
Because, well, no, not of course. That's your canned response. It's great because if we went now, if we had waited and said, oh, we'll do it later, it wouldn't be the same.
No.
We're not the same people.
No.
So that's why, we saw Santana 22 years ago. Okay. And now we're different people, and we'll have a different appreciation for Santana. You know what I mean? Now, Santana's always been great.
Yeah.
But now you're going to have a different set of eyes.
Okay. All right. Now, and I remember in LA, we saw him with Ozomatli.
Oh, I was about to say,
Yeah, I remember that. That was good.
That was good. And where are those guys? Because I haven't seen those guys in a minute, too.
I don't know.
They're probably playing some casino out in Santa
Who cares?
Well, I care because I want them to come here.
Oh.
Come here so I can come see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
But but the music over at CoLab has been so good to me, because with the last guy, his audio is a little weird, but he had chops on the guitars. His voice was pretty good, but I think his audio problem, the mic was distorting his voice, which is not good. But he had chops too, man. He had vocal chops. He had good guitar.
And nowadays, I mean, these people are not just totally, these little solo things. They've got all this equipment
which allows
to bring in, another
voices and
background.
And,
yeah. So it makes it a little fuller.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You think that you're hearing more than one person singing, and this guy that was there, the variety was really interesting.
Really good. Yeah.
I mean, I think, there was a lot of older people there.
Yeah.
So they liked the older songs that he would play. But this guy went from some old stuff and some country stuff to all of a sudden doing Prince and Taylor Swift. I was like, what the hell?
Okay. Yeah. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think he had when he was doing Prince, I think he was doing well on that guitar.
Oh, he was doing great. And people did appreciate, even the oldies, they all appreciated that one. You were like, oh, they're not going to like this. No, they all liked it.
Yeah, he killed that.
Yeah, he killed it.
Again, the vocals, his audio on the vocal was a little distorted.
I appreciated it.
A little loud too, maybe.
No,
I don't know. It was just the pitch of it was kidding me.
He was
wrong.
getting everybody into it too. The what's that song? Song everybody.
Let's Go Crazy.
No, the other one. No, he always played in ball games.
Purple Rain. Oh, I don't know. What do you mean ball games?
So good. Oh, the Carolina.
Oh, you're talking about
Caroline. That one.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, no, Sweet
Whoever
Caroline. Sweet Caroline is isn't that Neil Diamond?
Yeah, you got me. Yeah, and he did Neil Diamond also. He was doing Neil Diamond. His variety was crazy.
I think he'd done Neil Diamond. He did Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
He also did a Jimmy Buffett track, which I think he did Margaritaville.
Yeah, and he did, like I said, Taylor Swift,
Prince.
He
probably did a Bruno Mars track too that we just didn't remember.
He might.
Because that's kind of in that same.
He was doing variety.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to do a John Mayer track.
He might have.
You know.
He probably does. I don't know, but yeah.
You know, speaking of John Mayer, where the heck's that guy been?
Mm-hmm.
He seems to stick in New York. He doesn't do a lot of concerts. He probably doesn't. He does a lot of like.
I don't believe
sit-ins.
that's true. I believe you and I just don't follow that stuff. So he's probably doing stuff and we just don't know about.
We need to go to see John Mayer in concert. I want to see John Mayer in concert because you know the thing about people don't last. You know they disappear from the zeitgeist and then they go off and spend their hundreds of millions of dollars while they. You know, they buy a house.
Go see some of the newbies like the Taylor Swifts of the world.
I'm not a Swiftie.
Not a Swiftie.
No, I mean she's fine, but it's not like not really in my wheelhouse.
I know it.
And I mean I do admire her business acumen. I do admire the fact that she writes her material. I do appreciate that. But as far as the songs themselves, I'm not. Old guy. I don't. Could you just imagine me booming Taylor Swift and buzzing down the road? Someone go, "What's this guy doing?" Yeah, I don't know. I
know. I mean, there are some tracks I really do like. I mean, I couldn't tell you the names of all these things. I could sing them. But
I think I like a couple tracks too. Honestly,
yeah.
I just don't. You know, it's like Dua Lipa, for example.
I like her too.
I don't know like I don't know the names of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
I do like some of the hooks that she has. Yeah.
I mean, I even like some of the new Olivia Rodrigo and
I don't know her material that much.
I'm just surprised. I like some of these young kids and I'm like, wow, they're really good.
I like what's the name of that lady? God, she used to wear a wig over her face.
Oh, yeah. Sia.
I like her stuff. She has a very nice sound.
Yeah. She's got a really good voice.
Yeah, I like her sound. She has good material too.
But she has anything new?
Nothing new that I'm aware of.
She has some really good.
But again, I am a member of the fan club, but I haven't gotten an alert lately. But I'm really enjoying this collab quite a lot.
I know we keep coming back to collab. Let's get back to collab.
Well, I'm not trying to go back or out. It's just, we're having a conversation.
Yeah. It's been good. It's been good being able to go and just have a little cocktail on a Friday night and a little bite of food. But please, I wish they would. I mean, it's too small. The space is too small. I don't think they have room for another restaurant.
They need to let somebody have a taco truck outside. That's real. Get somebody.
Yeah, why not?
Put a trailer outside. Making tacos. Yeah, it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Because
I would agree with you.
I mean, the burgers are good.
Have a couple trucks, a couple different options.
Yeah, a couple different flavors.
Because you're in an industrial park, and especially in the evening, there's nobody there. The businesses are closed, so why not?
I don't know the parameters, but often I think it comes down to like, well, the building management doesn't like that. They don't want a trailer out there. We have liability issues. I don't know. But I do believe they do need a birria guy out there doing some tacos and
just something, stuff. Another option.
Yeah. Lobster taco.
Something interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would rather have it be like one that's a little more upscale. If I'm having a glass of wine, I don't want a freaking taco, and I don't want a burger.
Well,
I don't want to sip my Nebbiolo with a burger or a taco.
I agree with you. I can't see what it would be though, honestly. Because when you say to me,
well, then maybe
when you say to me, let's go have a bite to eat, and you say, let's go where? Okay, there's only a handful of places I could say that honestly I would like to revisit. Where the food is particularly good, and they have maybe a light fare, a nice little sandwich, some salads, pasta.
I mean, I know charcuterie boards are people are probably over them, but I'm having a glass of wine. I would like it would be
great. Yeah. Little brie.
Yeah.
Maybe a brie or some just a various cheeses and meats and things and fruit. It'd be great.
Like I almost think that if Propaganda Wine just had some prepackaged stuff, a couple of things, just give me a little.
Yeah. I got, it's silly to me that I have to suggest it though. You know what I mean? That's the silly part to me. Because when we came to San Diego years and years ago, we found Orfila Winery out in Escondido.
Exactly.
And I remember the first experiences we had there, they were smaller. The place, the footprint was smaller, but the property was kind of big. And they had this big patch of grass in the back where you could take your dog and you could go and throw the Frisbee.
Yeah. Football. We'd take the Frisbee, football, soccer, everything. Yeah.
But in the winery itself, in the showroom, they had this little reach-in refrigerator.
Yep.
Probably, 3 feet wide, 4 feet, whatever wide. Mm-hmm. And in there, they had a bunch of these little, cheeses and one of them was, again, my favorite, goat cheese and apricots. Mm-hmm. I have it right. We had it. Speaking of that, we had it just recently at the gelato at Esco Gelato. The goat cheese and apricot.
Goat cheese apricot gelato. It's really
fantastic. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what they need. And I'm sorry, every place should have it. Everybody that serves wine or has beer. Okay, if you have beer, why not have just a little refrigerator off to the side? Charge what you want, but a bunch of little, meats and cheeses and stuff that you can just pick out.
Yeah, just little pickled stuff.
Pickled, olives and pickles and just things, little snacks, fresh snacks.
Seems crazy to me because you're right there. To have only one option of food, which is burgers.
Yeah,
it's just.
I mean,
I don't want to have burgers with my cocktails.
No, not with your not with an $18 glass of Nebbiolo.
No, and not even with having a gin martini. I don't want a burger with it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna. I mean, wow. See again. See, I've said this so many times. They ought to. Wouldn't it be nice? Mm-hmm. Then I say, well, why am I not doing it? Why aren't I doing this for these places?
Maybe you should create some prepackaged stuff and sell it to them.
That's what I'm saying. But to me, it's kind of dumb that we have to say it. Why? Why do I have to tell you? You have some good wines, and you should be seeking out the best experience for your customer and for yourself. Because if you got somebody who's going to stay longer because they can get a food, a little piece of cheese, something, a little basket of fruit, yada yada, they're going to stay longer. They're going to buy more, right? But if you, unless you want people just moving, come on, get your glass and go. If that's what you want, well, I don't see why you'd want that.
Yeah.
Especially if you have people coming for music.
Maybe they have some sort of thing where it's like they're not allowed to serve food, only
the
burger.
That could be true. That could be true.
But
that would be unfortunate.
Yeah, that's crap for them.
Yeah. I mean, it would. I mean, as far as it would be a competitor. I mean, having a refrigerator full of delightful little cold snacks would be a competition to that. It could take away dollars from their pocket. But
of course it could. Of course,
that's kind of that's the nature of the beast.
I mean, that's honestly why you and I never stay that long either. We've gone and just had the glass of wine and not had the burgers, right?
Yeah.
And that's not true. I was actually forced. I'm like, I need something.
Yeah.
And I needed the fries.
Couple times.
Yeah. I just give me the fries at least.
Yeah. And if they'd had something, honestly, if they'd had a little, I don't know, 8x8 container with just a, handful of prosciutto, couple pieces of sausage, a little cheese, little parm, something, a little manchego, and then it's a little basket of crackers. I mean, I just think it's an upsell.
I know.
What are you doing?
I agree.
What are you doing? Why is this obvious to me and not to you? This is your business.
So maybe you ask them. It's like they maybe have some sort of restriction on that. They're not allowed to do it.
I have to say it. Yeah, because as a matter of fact, I'm going to be talking to somebody from 117 West soon.
Cool.
It'll be on the show.
All right. Ask him.
I'm going to say, what's up?
Suggest it.
Yeah, and think about it. What could go well with spirits? Like, just spirit. Like if you had one of those, what was it called? That bourbon lemonade drink. Okay. Mm-hmm. What would you want to eat with that? What would you want to? Because see, I understand beers and hot dogs. I understand beers and hamburgers. I don't understand burgers and wine. It doesn't get there.
Yeah.
So what's going to be good? What would be good for that? Because
honestly, the same thing. I mean, at least some sort of charcuterie board of some sort.
Yeah.
I would think would go well with it.
And I don't know about you, but
I mean, they could do like a little smoked salmon, and
see, there you go, another good idea.
Yeah, a little like something.
But I remember that was so good to me when I went to Orfila back in '97. I'm still talking about it.
Yeah.
That goat cheese and apricot combo I'm still talking about it. It's a no-brainer to me. So there it is. But look, if you're in the area, what's the address again? Do you remember the
let me pull
address of the place?
It is 2129 Industrial Court, Vista, California.
And let's one more time shout out what they have there. Let's start at the top with propaganda.
Let me go back. So let's go to their website again. I'm looking at the picture that zooms in. Propaganda, Laguna Beer Company, Barrel and Stave, Breakwater Brewing. It went away. And 117 West Spirits.
And that's the latest one. But, if you're in the area, I hate to say this, but if you're in the area and got to get to their website, if you're going to plan a night out and you want something that's in the Vista area that kind of can suit kind of any flavor. You can have wine, you can have spirits, you can have various beers. Yes, we talked about Baby's Badass Burgers. Yes, we would like additional concepts food-wise. There's probably reasons. Even this idea for the snacks is probably a reason. But come on.
Yeah, but got some good options, though. Yeah. Good Breakwater Brewing, Barrel and Stave. Those are your beer options. Propaganda Wine, and then 117 West Spirits.
Yeah, and this is basically... it's on the south side of the 78. And if you go, where the old Burlington Coat Factory was? Right there in that empty lot. If you just continue going west on Industrial.
Yeah.
You get, about a mile up?
I don't even
Less
think
than a mile, half a mile?
Yeah.
On the right
Quarter
side?
of a mile and you're there.
You'll see CoLab.
Yeah.
Or see a sign that says CoLab. Very, rather small.
You're not, I was going to say, you need to be looking for it. It's like you're going into one of these, office buildings.
Because the office building park is facing the freeway.
Yeah.
So what you really see, you don't see any of the business park.
No, you've got to look for the little sign.
Yeah, you see homes, little driveway, a series of small signs. I don't even know what the other ones are.
Yeah.
But CoLab, go there, check it out. Maybe look for me. I'll be wearing a Grub Enthusiast t-shirt. And, maybe tell them Grub Enthusiast sent you.
Yeah. Yep,
but that's the show for today, I think. Anything else you want to talk about? I think we done did it.
Done did it.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for listening. We enjoyed doing this show. If you like what you hear, please go and subscribe to the show on Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your podcasts. Go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X. Go push the button for the subscribe or the follow. That will really help us out. Anyways, have a great day, guys. Be nice to each other. We'll talk to you soon. And, if you have any comments or questions, please get in touch with us on Instagram or whatever, or, our email address, grubenthusiast at gmail.com. Anyways, have a great day. Stop.